Hello, this is John with Ocean Breeze's Home Inspections. January is National Radon Month, so we want to take a moment just to discuss radon, what the importances are as far as your family's health and concerns when buying a new home or an existing home. Why should you test for radon? Well, radon, for starters, is a gas that's colorless, odorless. It's natural all over the world. And in every county in the United States it's been found. There's only one way to find out whether you have it, and that is to have your home tested. It's a radioactive gas, and it seeps up through the soil and the rock. It comes naturally from a breakdown in uranium and the soil, and comes right up through your foundation. Radon can enter in through again through the foundation, also through wells if you have a well casing, those kinds of things. The EPA states that radon is the #2 cause of lung cancer in the United States, right behind smoking. Estimated 26,000 deaths per year just from radon. This is something that's not discussed a lot of the times when people are looking at real estate. There are certain areas of the country where it's well known to be extremely bad. So it is. Matter of fact, in some states they require the testing to be done. South Carolina is not one that requires it. It's kind of up to the buyer, as a buyer beware, and you're just supposed to know that you should have it checked. A lot of the myths are that if you're living in a rocky area, it's going to be bad, versus if you're living in a sandy area near the beach, it won't be bad. These are just that, myths. That is not true. It's also not true that you have to have a basement to have it in your home. It comes right up through any foundation. It does not matter whether it's a basement, a crawl space, or a slab. Now obviously, if it's a home that you're looking at is up on stilts, it's not going to be a problem there. However, if that area is enclosed, it can be. So don't fall into that trap that a lot of people want you to believe that it's not exactly in an area because you're along the beach, or Florida is one of the most heavily concerned areas in the country. Well, heck, the whole state's sand and soil, and doesn't have hardly any water table level. Here in the Myrtle Beach area, Horry County, if you look at the state records, it shows that less than 1% of the homes have radon problem. However, what they don't tell you until you look into the county records is actually less than 1% of the homes have been tested, and half that do have a problem. So the 99% of them haven't been tested, but half of the 1% that has, that ought to tell you something. That just means that people aren't getting the testing done, and they should. I've tested my own home. It does have it. So if you go over to Georgetown County, it's less than 4% of the homes that have been tested, and about half of those, real close to half of those, have at a level that should be mediated. And if you go a little farther inland to Marion County, 31% have been tested. 21% are at a recommended level of correction, and 11% are at a required level. So just out of that 31%, that's pretty. 1/3 of the homes are at a required level. Again, this is John from Ocean Breeze's Home Inspections. Radon is a problem no matter where you're living in the country. 1 in 15 homes, the EPA says 1 in 15 homes have radon at a level that needs to be corrected. Having their home checked before you buy it. When you're having a home inspection, this is your chance to get things like this, or mold sampling, testing, air, any kind of air quality. This is the time to have it checked when you're getting ready to buy the home. You have a clause typically written by your realtors that you have the opportunity to get a home inspection. Make sure you pick a home inspector that can also do radon inspections or mold inspections, because this is your chance to get these things taken care of prior to your owning the home. You can negotiate back that the seller take care of radon mitigation or any other defects that the inspector finds. Once you sign the papers, the problem, if there is a problem, is still there. But now it becomes your problem, and you have to pay for it completely to get things corrected. So if you're looking at homes, again, if you own a home, you should have it checked for your family safety and anyone that stays with you. There's a lot of studies on the effects that radon has long term, but just as smoking, some people get affected more and faster than others. So you don't want to mess around with it. Do have your homes tested. That's the only way. The EPA states 1 in 15 homes. There is only one way to know whether your home has it and your neighbor's doesn't, or the other way around, and that's to have them tested. Again, John from Ocean Breeze's Home Inspections, contact us. We can do an active radon test. It's equipment that will leave in the home for 48 hours, and you will know exactly what's going on with that particular home. Again, have a wonderful day. Talk to you next time.